Hello, welcome. This is the first phase of our senior design project. It's called the three tank system. Um, I just want to do a brief video of what's been done so far. Um, we have three different water tanks here, three different heights. We have two solenoid valves and three pumps. Um, we have the ability to pump water into the first tank, into the second tank, into the third tank. And I have, at the top here, I have a power supply, which is pretty much the power for the entire system. I also have a manual control box that I have built and installed here. So the first thing I'm going to do is, if I can turn on the pump for the first tank. That actually has a tube that comes up to the top and the water falls into the first tank. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit here, see if we can get a little bit better of a view of what's going on. So after the first tank starts to fill up, I'll turn on the first solenoid valve, and then I'm going to turn on the second pump, which will start pumping in water into the second tank. Once the first tank is starting to get a little full, so I'm going to turn off that. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to fill up the top tank. So I'm going to turn on the second solenoid valve, and then I'll turn on the third pump, and we have water going into the third one. The pump operation is you can't hear it that well. It's just a little bit of a hum. I'm going to turn on the second tank now. Has run out of water coming into the first tank, so I'm going to put more water back in the first tank. One thing is if the if you have your solenoid valves open without the pumps on, the water from gravity will the water will come back and fill up the previous two tanks. So if I let the solenoid valve open and I let the middle tank just keep draining out, it's going to fill up the first tank, and the first tank's going to overflow and create a bit of a mess. However, we have a tank down at the bottom. We have a big tank here to hold the water. I also, at the bottom of each tank, we have valves, so we can do manual control and empty out each one of the tanks with manual control. I'm going to shut down the solenoids. If I want to redo the third tank again, turn on the solenoid, turn on the pump. It starts to fill up the tank. I'll turn that off. And when I'm all done and everything's all done, I can pretty much just turn all the manual control valves on and empty all the tanks out into the bottom. The bottom pump has a filter, intake filter on it, so any debris that falls in the bottom tank will not be sucked into the pump. So that's it for the first phase. The next phase is going to be working on a microcontroller to automate the entire system. Thank you for watching.